Hi there! Welcome to Subtopic 2, String Functions and Methods by Ronald, Vincent, and Saplad. String functions and methods. Python has various built-in functions that are interconnected with the string data type. You can easily modify and manipulate strings. The first, upper, returns a string where all characters are in uppercase. Symbols and numbers are ignored in this. As you can see the code, we used upper, and the output is in the uppercase manner. Second is lower, returns a string where all characters are lowercase. Symbols and numbers are ignored in this. As you can see the code on the screen, we use lower, and the output is in the lowercase manner. The third is join. Takes all items in an iterable and joins them into one string. A string must be specified as the separator. Here is the code. As you can see, we use the join method, and the output is in a sentence form. The fourth, split. Splits a string into a list. You can specify the separator. Default separator is any white space. Here's an example of the split method. As you can see, the output is in a list of strings. The fifth, replace. Replaces a specified phrase with another specified phrase. As you can see the code, we use the replace method, and the output displays a replaced phrase. The sixth, translate. Returns a string where some specified characters are replaced with a character described in a dictionary or in a mapping table. Here's an example of the translate method. As you can see, the output is the translated letter of the word. The seventh, capitalize. Returns a string where the first character is uppercase. As you can see the code, we have used the capitalize method, and the output displays a capitalized phrase. The eighth, strip. Removes any leading spaces at the beginning and trailing spaces at the end characters. Space is the default leading character to remove. Here's an example of the strip method. As you can see, the output displays the strip phrase. The ninth, title. Returns a string where the first character in every word is uppercase. If the word contains a number or a symbol, the first letter after that will be converted to uppercase. As you can see, we have used the title method. The output displays the capitalized letter of each word. The 10th, swap case. Returns a string where all the uppercase letters are lowercase and vice versa. Here's an example of the swap case method. As you can see, the output is the swap case phrase. The 11th, center. Will center align the string using a specified character space as default as the fill character. As you can see, we use the center method, and the output displays the centered text depending on the number of spaces. The 12th, count. Returns the number of times a specified value appears in the string. As you can see on the sample, we've used the count method, which displays the number where the word is placed. 13th, casefold. Returns the number of times a specified value appears in the string. The method is more aggressive, it will convert more characters into lowercase. In this example, we have used the casefold method. This outputs the lowercase phrase. 14. Find. Finds the first occurrence of the specified value. Returns -1 if the value is not found. Here's an example. We have used the find function, and it outputs the place of the word. 15. Starts with. Returns true if the string starts with a specified value, otherwise false. In this example, we have used the starts with method, in which it checks the word if it is at the beginning and outputs true. 16. Ends with. Returns true if the string ends with a specified value, otherwise false. In this example, we have used the ends with method, in which it checks the word if it is at the end and outputs true. 17. Is alpha. Returns true if all characters are alphabet letters from A to Z. Here's an example. The isAlpha method checks if all are alphabets and outputs true if all are alphabets. 18. Is digit. Returns true if all the characters are digits, otherwise false. Exponents, like squared, are also considered to be a digit. Here's an example. The isDigit method checks if all are digits and outputs true if all are digits. 19. Is alnum. Returns true if all characters are alphanumeric, meaning alphabet letters from A to Z and numbers from 0 to 9. Here's an example. The isAlnum method is used to check if all are alphanumeric strings, and thus it outputs true. 20. Is numeric. Returns true if all the characters are numeric from 0 to 9, otherwise false. -1 and 1.5 are not numeric values because of minus and period. In this example, we have used the isNumeric method, where it will check if the strings are all numbers. Thank you for joining me on this subtopic.